Okay, here are the week one notes. This is section 6.1 and 6.2. I'm not going to read you the little blurb at the top. We will talk about that going through. But let's take a look at this first example. What percentage of salary goes to retirement? It's important to remember that percentage is part of a whole. We think of percentage out of 100. The whole is our 100%. The nice thing about a pie chart is it shows everything. So this pie chart shows everything that goes into making up the weekly salary. So we know our total is this 650. We want to know what percentage of the salary goes to retirement. And so our retirement contribution is $65. So 65 out of our total, here's our part, here's our total, is going to be the percentage that goes to retirement. Now, if we divide, and remember we're plugging that into the calculator as 65 divided by 650, top divided by bottom, we get 0.10. Hundreds, so I want two places to the hundredths, and so this means 10% of our salary goes to retirement. Second one's a little different. We have the percentage of parts that go into annual wheat production distribution. We want to know about how many bushels are actually used for seed out of our 3.2 billion. So here's seed, 4%. Percents are always out of 100, so that's 4 out of 100. When we plug that into the calculator and divide, we get 0.04. So it's 4% of our total 3.2 billion, so 3,200,000,000. And when we multiply that, we get 128 million bushels. So here, let's change colors. It's the percent written as a decimal. We always multiply using decimals of the whole. And that gives us the part that we're looking for, 128 million. By what percent did world silver increase from 1954 to 2004? To find a percent increase, or decrease for that matter, increase, and that was right, just looked funny. We take our new value and we divide by our old. So in 2004, here's our 2004, the world production of silver, again, we're down here, so we know that the red is our world production, is 23,300 divided by 1954. 1954 is right here, so 7,350. When we divide those, we get 3.17. Now, not used to having a whole number when we work with percent, so sometimes it's a little unsettling. To convert from a decimal to a percent, we multiply by 100. So we're taking our 3.17, that's our decimal, we're multiplying it by 100. We get 317%. That means world silver increased over 3 times what it started with. Okay. Same type of question. This time we are using a bar graph. Here we've got a double bar graph. It's comparing daily crude oil production onshore and offshore. This is asking about daily offshore oil production from 1960 to 2000. So again, new is our 2000, old is our 1960. Our new production, 1,713,000 barrels. Offshore is the black. Divided by the old production, 1960 production was this 598. When we divide those, we get 2.8645. I'm just going to round to 86, the 4 rounds down. To convert that to a percentage, I get 286,000 barrels. (6.2) Calculating mean, median, and mode. These are all different types of averages. The one you're probably most comfortable with is the mean. So for the mean, what we are going to do is add up all of our values. I'm not going to write all of these. I'm going to go 74, 80, plus 81, plus 82, plus blah, 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 till we get to the other end. 76 plus 94 plus 72 plus 73. And then we divide by the total number of values that we have. And so here, when we count through these 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, I guess you can't see me pointing at that. We have 20 different values. When we add up the numerators, we get 1,521. We divide by 20, and we get a mean of 76.05. Notice that it is possible that the mean does not even lie in the table. That is okay. Next, we are going to find the median. And I'm going to give you a minute here to consider what it says. The median is the data value that falls in the middle when the data is arranged in ascending order, so smallest to largest. So we got to go through, and we've got to order these smallest to largest. And I'm hoping I'm leaving myself enough room. We got 62, then 68. So take a minute to pause and get all of these listed in order. Where's my other 72? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, 9. I got a 76 and 2 77s. And I did not write small enough. (80, 81, 82). There's an 83. There's another 83, and I'm just going to curve around the edge. Bad planning on my part. And then the 92, 93, and 94. And then I'm going to count to make sure I didn't miss one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19, 20. Cool, all there. So the median is the number that divides the set in half. So I've got 20 total. I divide that by 2, I get 10. I should have 10 on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here's my median, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's in the right place. I need to figure out what's exactly halfway between 66 and 67. So I'm going to take the average, add them together this time, and divide by 2, and I get a median of 76.5. Once we have them organized like this, it's also easy to find the mode. Mode is going to be the value that happens the most. And so here, I have 72 that happens twice, 77 that happens twice, also 83 that happens twice. So it's a set of 20. We can have 3 modes. Sometimes we're really picky and we really only want one. And so be careful to read the instructions.